Mr. Cohen has acted like he is above the law. He has considered himself and openly referred to himself as Mr. Trump's fixer. He is played by a different set of rules, or should we say no rules at all.
He could be indicted for bank fraud, wire fraud, campaign finance violations.
Says who?
He only has 3 clients. Apparently he works for free.
And your question is?
I said last Friday and this weekend that Michael Cohen was radioactive.
Hello and welcome to Trumpcast, the show about the man on a mission to rehabilitate the phrase mission accomplished, Donald Trump. I'm Jacob Weisberg, and I've been thinking about Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's Mr. Fix-It, his enforcer, his make-it-go-away man, Chief Information Burial Officer of the Delaware-based Essential Consultants, LLC, lifelong friend to the medium-time hoodlum Felix Sater, former co-owner of a Brooklyn catering hall favored by the Russian mafia, partner in a sketchy New York City taxicab medallion business with Simon Garber and Evgeny Friedman, the new Roy Cohn for a pro-Russian Joe McCarthy. Where, I've been asking myself, do we know this character from? Cohen's not a Jewish gangster type necessarily. He's more like a hanger-on and friend to gangsters and thugs, many of whom happen to be Jewish or Russian or both. One place you might run into that type is in a book called Tough Jews that my friend, the writer Rich Cohn, published 20 years ago. And sorry, today's show has more Cohns than a Baskin-Robbins. Tough Jews is about Jewish gangsters like Meyer Lansky, Bugsy Siegel, and Louis Lepke. But even more, it's about the Jewish fascination with our stereotype-defying mobster brethren, the Kosher Nostra. Michael Cohen is a wannabe tough Jew. Of course, Jewish gangsters were a phenomenon of the first-generation immigrants. They were mostly gone by the 1950s. But I wonder what the writer Rich Cohn would have to say about Michael Cohen, who 30 years ago in Brighton Beach, New York, met Felix Sater, a.k.a. Sheferovsky, the Kremlin-connected goon and Trump business partner. Michael Cohen's connections among the new gangsters from Russia don't prove anything about Trump and election collusion necessarily, but they say a lot about the kind of people Donald Trump is happy to do business with. Coming up on the show, I'll speak to someone who's even less impressed by Michael Cohen than I am. He's Bloomberg columnist and Trump watcher Tim O'Brien. But first, what about Michael Cohen's trip to Prague? After the Steele dossier was published, Cohen categorically denied ever going there. But based on a new report from McClatchy News, there's now some serious doubt.
Okay, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Michael Cohen.
Okay, now as you know, I'm an assistant district attorney from the Southern District of New York.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay, I understand that. We basically wanted to talk to you because we've acquired some information that contradicts something you have said, so I just want to ask you again some questions you've previously already answered.
Yeah, I know how you acquired it. Okay, you came to 3 places, and I don't appreciate it, and I don't need it in my life, but I got nothing to hide, so go ahead.
So in the past, you have denied your visit to Prague.
Never been to Prague.
Right. So we have conflicting evidence now that indicates you have been to Prague.
I've never been to Prague, so nothing to hide.
Okay, well, this would indicate otherwise.
What's this? Yeah, okay. So what? Says I went to Prague. I went to Prague?
That's Prague.
What? Says who?
I mean, that's the word. It's Prague.
Prague. Prague. Prague at best. That's not Prague.
That is Prague. That's how Prague is spelled.
Are you going to put a U in Prague? Maybe you were in Prague.
No, I wasn't in Prague. You were in Prague.
Sounds like you just confessed to me.
But you just confessed. This isn't about me.
So that's news to me that's what you were asking about.
So you went in 2016 then?
Yeah, that's right.
And according to this information we've received, you met with high-level officials at the Kremlin.
Absolutely false. Absolutely false.
So you didn't meet
the Kremlin.
You didn't meet with officials from the Kremlin. Okay, well, according to this, you did.
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, I sat down with some guys from the Kremlin and met with them about a couple of things.
How do you say that word?
Kremlin, Kremlin.
Yeah, no, that's the Kremlin. That's what we're talking about. So you did.
Says who?
It says everyone. That's how the word's pronounced.
What? Okay, I was in Prague talking to some high-level guys from the Kremlin Okay? That's not a secret. I've never lied about that. I never told anybody otherwise. You got people in the fake news saying Michael Cohen was in Prague talking to the Kremlin. That's a lie.
It's not a lie. You've just confirmed all of it. This was all laid out in Michael Steele's dossier.
That's not real.
You just confirmed the information from it.
What are you talking about?
Your 2016 meeting in Prague
Yes.
with members of the Kremlin is in the dossier. Look,
What?
that's the dossier.
This is the dossier.
Oh, it's the dossier.
This is a dossier. Look at that. We say the word you just said.
Dossier.
That ends with an A.
No,
This is, look at the last 3 letters of this. I-E-R. How you say that? A?
well, in this case, it is A.
Are we in
Yeah.
America
Yeah,
right now?
Yeah, we're in America.
How you say I-E-R as an A?
It's a French word.
What are you,
but-
Obama?
No, I'm not Obama. Look,
Desire. Okay, so now I know a lot of the things in this desire are true. Actually, this desire is actually pretty thorough.
Yeah, in
and
fact,
the intelligence is pretty right on.
I mean, this would indicate that this is a strong indication that there was collusion, and it looks like you were the person doing it.
No hashtag no collusion.
Okay.
Hashtag no collusion. We did a lot of collusion.
Jesus Christ.
That sketch was improvised by Steve Waltine and Asher Perlman of The Opposition with Jordan Klepper on Comedy Central.
All right, can I go now?
Yeah, I mean, you can go for now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feels good to be done with this. Bullshit.
Trumpcast is brought to you today by Blinkist. You know, if you're like me, you're always reading books, but you're never reading all the books you want to read. There are always more, you just don't have time to read them all. But our sponsor, Blinkist, has solved your long list of must-reads once and for all. Blinkist is the only app that takes thousands of the best-selling nonfiction books and distills them down to their most impactful elements, so you can read or listen to them in under 15 minutes, all on your phone. With Blinkist, you will expand your knowledge and learn more in just 15 minutes than you can in almost any other way. Plus, you can listen anywhere. The Blinkist library is massive, from timeless classics like Think and Grow Rich to current bestsellers like Fire and Fury. Right now, Blinkist has a special offer just for our audience. Go to Blinkist.com/Trumpcast to start your free trial or get 3 months off your yearly plan when you join today. That's Blinkist, spelled Blinkist, Blinkist.com/Trumpcast to start your free trial or get 3 months